This might look like a bundle of copper wires up close, but take a step back and you'll be able to see something else. Beautiful bonsai. These miniature trees are just like the real ones that so many people have fallen in love with. But these wire bonsai can last forever. Andy Elliott twists, coils, and curls metal wires into these bonsai sculptures. But none of these movements are random. He's mastered different techniques to ensure that every branch, leaf, and root comes out looking like the real thing. And he's had a bit of practice to get those techniques down. Andy has made about 1,000 trees since he began. He begins each tree with a sketch to figure out how much wire he will need to use. The shape and materials change with each sculpture Andy makes, and no two are the same. Andy uses the sketch to determine how many groups of leaves there will be. From there, he calculates the length of wire he'll need to complete those sections. Each group of leaves takes about 15 to 20 centimeters of wire. Andy secures the wires in a jig to hold the trunk in place while he works on the higher parts of the tree. Unlike real trees, these bonsai don't begin at the root. Andy starts with the trunk of the tree and works his way up. He twists all the wires together for the trunk, then separates them into smaller sections for the branches. Each branch is twisted and molded in different directions and shapes to give the sculpture its natural look. Then comes the most important part. Andy separates the wires one by one and begins to curl them in. He alternates the pattern on each wire in order to mimic the look real bonsai have. After curling each wire in, the foliage of the tree begins to come together. Next, Andy works on the roots. He uses the same curling technique to give the roots their signature look. But instead of using just one wire, he braids them together for a fuller effect. Each root is curled to fit onto the base. When Andy attaches the tree to driftwood, the whole piece comes together. Depending on the size of the tree and the amount of wire used, one tree can take a couple of hours to a couple of weeks to complete. By creating these sculptures, Andy encapsulates the beauty of a bonsai in a way that'll last forever.